When I got into the news business, I never expected to be flying in a helicopter and running a fancy stabilized camera.
Boy, when you get to go, you're really doing something worthwhile and something fun.
And I'm Eric Halverson, live in Chopper 8.
We can see things from a distance that the ground crews can't because their lives may be in jeopardy.
We may be hovering at 1,500 or 1,800 feet, and we can zoom in, sometimes even read a license plate on it.
Okay, I'm going to give you different angles.
With 6 cameras on board the aircraft, it really is a camera platform for us.
Yeah, it's one heck of a tripod, isn't it? When I'm shooting, this joystick is the control for the big movements of the camera. I can swing it around forward, backwards, up and down.
Isn't that something?
When you see the shots going from Eric to the tail cam to the nose camera through the different shots, I'm switching those.
You are good.
It allows us to be first responders, to get to the scene quicker than the ground crews can.
It presents news opportunities in a whole different perspective now.
The guy couldn't ask for more fun than flying a helicopter. He really couldn't.
It's the most fun I've had in the news business, I think.
Let's head back.
Flying helicopters is serious business.
Hey, Keith, can I fly today?
No, read this first.
The best pilots never stop learning.
Hey, Keith, I'm finished. Can I fly now?
No, read this.
Oh.
Pilots devote themselves to the special skills their machines require.
Okay, Keith, I've read every manual. Can I fly now?
Okay, Eric, let's go.
Keith concluded this is the only place with a helicopter suited to my ability.
Circuit breakers are in.
It's equipped with everything you'd expect in a big Bell helicopter.
Okay, Mr. Halverson, it's all yours. You can fly now. You're climbing up at about 1,000 feet a minute.
Now this chopper never flies more than a few yards off the ground.
Okay, you can stop your climb now.
Yet pilots come here to develop their skills.
I was in Japan, or I was up in Montreal, or I was in Lima, Peru.
Chuck Lydeen takes them there and all over the world.
You can reinforce what you learn.
Aboard this $18 million simulator at Flight Safety International in Texas.
And a lot of pilots really get into it, and they're actually into training. And then when a malfunction occurs, you can watch them jump.
The computer allows Lydeen to present problems pilots could never practice.
It's just amazing how sensitive it is.
Stewardess, this is the captain speaking. Do you have any airsick bags?
I was just going to say.
We have some folks that come through here, some pilots that come through, they respond instantly to a malfunction, and in doing so, basically get themselves into more difficult situation.
So the simulator also teaches pilots not to overreact.
We're able to slow them up, let them know that the aircraft is going to stay upright, the aircraft is still going to fly, you just need to analyze it, give the corrective action to it.
Are you crossing yourself?
I'm hanging on.
If the malfunction doesn't end properly or correctly, no one gets hurt.
We got to get over.
Yeah. Do you know what that means?
That means we need the emergency procedures.
Can somebody please call the crash trucks? We need the fire crash trucks here.
While this looks like the greatest creation from Nintendo, the aviation industry knows saving lives is no game.
When pilots leave out of here, they've tried a lot of techniques, and they know which one's best for them.
Keith has 22 years as a pilot. He's certified in 10 different helicopter models. He's flown over 8,000 hours in the military, for offshore oil rigs, and for Lifeline.
We have to continually work at it. We have to continually train, much like doctors do, and they're constantly learning, and we do the same thing.
That's going to equal 75%.
So he joined other pilots in classroom sessions at Bell Helicopter's customer training facility, but the real test is outside.
This gives them that opportunity that one time a year or more, if he's fortunate to do so, of coming in and looking at what do I do if things don't go right.
And when they get in the air, Lon Wimberly makes sure things don't go right.
We wanted to be prepared. We rolled the engine back to flight idle, and has to land the aircraft without the aid of that engine.
The rotors still spin when the engine's at idle, but that's only from the force of the air flowing up through them. They don't have the power to keep the helicopter in the air.
Kind of feels initially, right at the very beginning of it, like you're going over the top of a roller coaster. You kind of get that lift in your stomach. You're coming down rapidly, but it's just like flying. It's a steady flight.
But Bell's test pilots expect more than just a safe landing.
They want you to hit that X every time.
Then Wimberly ensures that takeoff is more challenging than normal. He repeatedly shuts down the engine.
He doesn't have the opportunity to practice that every day. We want him to be prepared.
Once Wimberly allows a takeoff, he creates new malfunctions.
And the aircraft actually wants to fly kind of almost sideways. And as you come in and approach, it really does get sideways on you, and you got to keep moving forward, otherwise it'll turn around backwards on you.
And Wimberly says even people on the ground can learn from this.
I would much rather to hear that noise up there knowing that that pilot that's flying that aircraft has been to school, is keeping himself proficient in handling the aircraft.
So Lon Wimberly and the rest of Bell's Training Center want to make sure pilots are at their best when conditions are the worst. Eric Halverson, WISH TV News 8.